Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Utah Jazz. So Detroit will get the first possession. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Malone. Wallace with a double team. Here's Hornacek. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now here's Wallace. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Hornacek. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hamilton. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break. Ooh, the D got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Detroit foul. Corliss Williamson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah. Paul Malone. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
They are hard.
Good on the second one. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Like 30 seconds on a free throw, boy. He talking about you the clock, boy. Utah play the mind games, though. They got a 30-second free throw routine. Then don't do it. He ain't got it like that,
now. The Pistons missing.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Ostertag. They swipe it. Here's Billups. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses. And he sinks the second. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Malone. Wallace with a double team. Russell from outside. And he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fine, Russell, boy, you crazy.
Here's Billups. Out to the right wing.
Thinking I can't shoot. You crazy. It's like you saying I can't throw in college football.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Hamilton. Ostertag grabs the miss.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Come on, Josh.
Shooting their third
Josh Stockton, dog. That's the dirtiest player of the game. Oh, I love this Utah team, boy. I just wish he'd have got the Bulls. My team, right? I know this squad.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Game 2, folks. Game 2, Western. Oh, this is the NBA Finals. This is the Eastern
And
Western
so
team. Yeah, this is the NBA Finals right here.
Trailing by
Game
5.
2. They go to the Palace. Game 3, if necessary. Game 5 will be back here if necessary. Or no, actually, Game 5 be in Detroit.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Malone.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Picked his pocket. Here's Hamilton. And here's Wallace. Kicks it out to Williamson. The offensive rebound. Here's Hamilton. Ball stolen. And here comes the break. Russell from outside. Knocks it loose. To the wing on the left. Here's Hornacek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Detroit calls timeout.
Shooting 2.
Watch him wipe his face. I know all they routines, boy.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
They set the pick. The floater. Phillips' shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 10-1 run. Russell. Pass to Stockton. Here's Ostertag. There's the triple. Utah with another miss. Pistons trail up by 7. Hornacek with a rebound. .56 seconds left in the first. Russell with the ball. Watched by Wallace. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. This is the second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Stockton. The Jazz again can't hit. Pistons trail up by 8. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Hornacek. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Hamilton. Here's Campbell. And he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
Outside, Anderson. No good on the triple. Pistons trail up by 4. Here's Hamilton. Pass to Billups.
I see him.
This one for 3. The rebound by Keith. Here's Isley. Here's Malone. Covered by Williamson. Here's Malone. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Billups. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be
Foul
better
that,
for him
ref!
to pass the basketball at this point.
Down low. Here's Wallace. No good with a layup. Utah leading by 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's true.
The Pistons on offense. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Billups. Pass to Hamilton. And again, the Pistons missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Malone. Wallace pulls it in. Pistons trail up by 6. Here's Hamilton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hamilton's got his first 2 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
It's tipped. Right wing. Here's Malone. Rebound Detroit. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Billups. And Detroit making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the Pistons with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Back to Wallace. Drains it from 9 feet away.
Assist from Lindsay.
Utah leading. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Stockton. Inside. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 5 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Picked by Williamson. Back to Hunter. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Stockton. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Malone. Here's Ostertag. Hunter covering. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Now a timeout called by Utah. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Pistons making a change here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Hamilton. Got it. Good job in the low post. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. 59 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Ostertag. Shot clock at 6. Stockton. Blocked again! Outside Hunter. From outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Hornacek. He's got 5. .26 seconds left in the first half. He shoots. Stockton's shot is off.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Hunter. And there's a defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Hamilton at the line for one.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one
Good
up.
job like that.
There's a screen. Pass to Wallace. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Stockton. Out to the wing. Here's Malone. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Number 7, Mike.
And here's Detroit. Here's Hamilton. Pass to Wallace. James with the ball. Up and over Russell. The shot by James, no good. Here's Malone. 5 points in the game. Here's Stockton. Got a hand on it. Here's Billups. Williamson outside for the lead. Hornacek with a rebound. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Stockton to the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Here's Billups. Baseline J. Utah grabs the miss. Tipped. To the right side. And here's Russell. Uses the glass on the
What a move. What a move, Russell.
5 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Billups. Launches a 3. Ostertag grabs the miss. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Malone. Covered by Williamson. Here's Hamilton. Wallace outside. Doesn't go for him. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Stockton. Williamson comes with a double team. Here's Malone. In transition, here they come. Here's Hamilton. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And Utah calls time here. Making a change here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Utah with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Stolen. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Pass to Ham. Here's Milicic. Here's Billups for the tie. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
Tough, boy. Defensive game right here. We have it.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Inside. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Shandon.
The free throw drops for Anderson. A minute 39 left to play in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Pass to Milicic. And again, no good by Detroit. Jazz leading by 5. Deflects the pass. Here's Stockton. Here's Hornacek. Misses the 3. .58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Billups. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Lets a 3 fly. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Malone. Oh, sweet move. It's deflected. 20 seconds left in the third. Pass to Billups. To the middle. Here's Campbell. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Detroit has possession. Outside Jones. Pass to Hunter. Back to Jones. Oh, swiped away. Going inside. Here's Isley. Soft touch off the glass. Isley's got his first points of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them. Now, let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's stolen by Hunter. It's James on the wing. They set the screen. Pass to Milicic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Keefe. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Utah leading. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Pass to Stockton. Here's Malone. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Hornacek. And the Jazz lead by 5.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Billups. Now here's Hunter. It's intercepted. Here's Malone. Here's Hornacek. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Hamilton. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Russell. Jazz leading by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Stockton. And there's a 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Pistons trail by 5. Wallace outside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Timeout, Jazz.
Time for defense.
And Detroit making a change here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Billups. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Detroit ball.
Six to shoot. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Jazz leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hamilton. The 3. Ostertag grabs the miss.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Malone. Puts one up from 19. Williamson comes with a double team. Outside Russell. Here's Stockton. 4-3. He can't hit that time.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Utah has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Phillips. Offline with a 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The shot by Hornacek, no good. Here's Billups. Back to Hunter. Here's Stockton. No good. So we see Utah get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
What a game. What a game. Damn, John Stockton had a bad game. 0 for 7. Damn. I got dark uniforms on this one, though. You got the white. Damn, I got the uniforms, boy.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Detroit Pistons. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Pass to Billups.
And in the Palace.
Shoots from the line.
Something different.
The rebound by Malone.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Ostertag. Here's Russell. Here's Hornacek. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Pistons ball.
Here's Billups. Pass to Milicic. Here's Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Jazz. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Stockton. Out to the wing. Here's Malone. And it's blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Billups going inside. Here's Hamilton. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. I love great defense. Just quick to
shooting hard, ain't it, boy?
He takes the hit.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Billups. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
Pass to Malone. Here's Stockton. Out to the right wing. 4-3. Utah with another miss. Here's Hamilton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Utah calls time here. Here's Stockton. Pass to Hornacek. The three is up. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Hamilton. The rebound by the Jazz. It's stolen. Here's Billups. They push it up 4 on 3. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Hornacek.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Billups. Pass to Milicic. Wallace, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Hamilton. Clock at 6. From the high post. .149 left in the first. That's tipped. Here's Hornacek. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for Utah, Karl Malone at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. The Jazz making a switch here. So it comes up empty at the line. The Pistons leading. To the inside. Williamson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The shot off that time. Good D by Wallace. Here's Hamilton. And that one is hammered home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And that one misses. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Stockton. Still no points. Anderson for 3. Here's Stockton. Pass to Isley. Here's the 3. Phillips with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Anderson for three. The rebound by Detroit. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Basket counts. Hamilton's got 6.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Pass to Stockton. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. Anderson for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
What a
Pistons
shot.
ahead, up by 5.
What a
And
shot.
the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back.
Come on.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's Phillips.
Look at boy.
Rebound by Keith.
Howard Isley, boy.
Defense in the
Oh, with it there,
still,
big dog. Come on,
refs.
refs. Come on now. They get a little, yeah. Y'all didn't call it the second game, too. Come on now. They fouling, dog. They fouling.
Detroit on D.
God, they reaching, fouling, double teaming.
He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Isley. And that misses.
That's ice. That's a heat check right there, boy.
Pistons with possession here. Inside.
That's a heat check right there.
Pass to Campbell. Second chance shot. The rebound by Malone.
Carl, they ain't getting no call. He ain't getting no call. Ain't getting no call. Come on, man.
And now the Pistons in transition. Offensive board.
This motherfucker.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up.
What's holding square there? Come on, Rim. I'm trying to foul it.
Utah calls time here.
Game on the line. You don't want him holding the ball. I want to tell you that right now. He got nervous, boy. That joke is sick. If I don't make this layup, they gonna pitch me. Oh, he said they gonna pitch me if I don't make it. Oh, man. Woo.
Back to Anderson. He tries for 3. They get the rebound. Tries again. Here's Foster. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Uh-oh.
Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Isley. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
The game, boy. I mean, there's some big. No, they got to have. They got to hit a. They ain't hit a 3. That seemed like forever, boy.
Down low. Here's Malone. Milicic grabs the board. And here are the Pistons. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Wallace, left side. Pass to Milicic. It's hauled in by Foster. Jazz trail by 4. Outside, Anderson. And he drives in. And finished off by Anderson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Hunter. Pass to Hamilton. There's the three. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Malone.
What a fact. Come on, ref. Y'all trick.
Oh, he picked
there
it
you
clean.
Go.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, he got it with a pump fake.
Y'all not going to call nothing? Is that what it is? Nothing?
And here are the Pistons. Hunter, good.
The defense
where did that come from?
Leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalized.
Where'd that come from?
And Utah calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Group getting ready for Utah. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Stockton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's intercepted. He's got a clear path. And that one drops for him. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Inside. Fires from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Outside Russell. Driving inside. And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Milicic. Doubled by Russell. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Foster. Launches a three. The shot by Hornacek, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Ham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He's off on the first. That one misses. Jazz trail by 5.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Detroit shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Mike James.
Williamson looking around. Misses from close range. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Utah with it. They trail by 6. Here's Stockton. Still without a bucket. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. Here's Hornacek. And the three-pointer goes.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
To the middle. Campbell can't hit. Tipped. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Carr. Here's Hornacek. Down low. Stockton. In transition. Here's Billups. That one a little long. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
To the inside. Here's Ostertag. Pass to Hornacek. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Pistons lead by 3. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Billups. 5 points in the game. Here's Hamilton. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Carr. Outside for Russell. And it's all tied up. Russell's got 5 now.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Here's Hamilton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now a timeout called by Utah. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Here's Stockton. No points so far. Wallace pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And that one good. 10 points for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the right side. Down low. Here's Malone. Pass to Stockton. Here's Malone. Covered by Williamson. Here's Ostertag. That shot off the mark. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Hamilton. 10 points for him. From deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried. Now it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Malone. Here's Ostertag. And he goes in for the dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Malone. Over Williamson. Kept alive. Here's Billups. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Billups has got 8. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Pistons lead by 8.
Take him back, get him! Get him, Ostertag! Try to punk you, dog.
In the third.
Try to punk you, dog.
With a two-handed jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Greg said he a problem. So Greg said.
Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 20 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the left side wing. Here's Hamilton. He's got 13. Back to Wallace. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And here at the end of the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Detroit leading by 11. Hunter on the wing. Shoots. Utah grabs the miss.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Pass to Wallace. Tipped away. Anderson for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Hamilton. Here's Billups. Goes back up. That's good on the jumper. Hamilton's got 9 points now in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Hamilton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Anderson with space. The baseline J is off the mark.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hamilton. And again, no good by Detroit. Jazz trail by 11 to the paint. Here's Malone. Good D by Wallace.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Hamilton. Inside. Here's Billups. Knocked loose. And now the Pistons in transition. And laid in to finish off the break. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Timeout, Jazz. so both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Jazz coach address his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Utah, Greg Ostertag, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Take a look like that dude off the Goonies.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Pistons lead by 12. Here's Hamilton. Pass to Billups. Six to shoot. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Hamilton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for 2, Darvin Ham.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jazz trail by 13. Here's Malone. Uses the glass on the layup.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
.149 left in the fourth. Pass to Ham. Here's Billups. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Shot is up. That's short off the rim. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Malone. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Jazz, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
That one misses. That one's no good. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up to Detroit. And that's an intentional foul.
John Stockton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Billups. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Karl Malone. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Darvin Ham. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Pistons making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 13. Over to the wing. Pass to Stockton. And another miss by Utah. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Ham. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
No good on that one.
Darvin Ham. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Stockton. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. They get it again. Pass to Hornacek. Shot clock at 6. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. And it's Detroit with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Billups. And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Isley. Pass to Foster. To the middle. Here's Keefe. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Alex.
Ooh, when you play them. I got forced win. My dude can't play. Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt can't play. I got a forced win. Oh, they've advanced? Ooh. What's up with you?